of it. Not out of the can, but fried. Like, if it's got, like, a crispy outside, and then in something, like, I can't just eat Spam, but if there's, like, cubed Spam in, like, you know, a stir fry or something like that, I can get down with it.
The texture is a little bit loose as well, which is confusing.
Look, it's an unusual meat product, that's for sure.
Look, I don't hate you if you like Spam. It's just not for me, I think.
What are you doing, Ronaldo? Look, you see him lounging?
Yeah.
One hand behind his head.
Spam sushi is real good, apparently.
Spam.
Would you try that?
Spam musubi. No, I've never had it. It's, as far as I know, it's like a Hawaiian thing.
Yeah, Hawaii loves Spam.
Right? They also, in Korea, they were like pretty pro Spam. Like, Spam is kind of expensive there.
Huh.
But I think that, you know, this might be coming from a position of ignorance, but what I always heard is that, like, it was to do with, like, the American military being there for so long, that, like, Spam is a product that the American military uses for rations or something like that. And as a result, you know, sometimes they would give some out to the locals, and then it became kind of like a, not a delicacy necessarily, but like a curiosity maybe.
Yeah, I get it. Novelty to the food.
Yeah.
I know of a food called spotted dick. Yeah, I've heard of that. It's like a custard thing, right? I think after I found out what it was, I was like, hey, that actually sounds kind of interesting. I might try that.
Oh, my lord.
Feels weird to say, like, man, I could really go for some spotted dick right now.
Yeah, get a spotted dick, then wash it down with an old speckled hen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to kick it into the corner to stall for time. Oh, my God. But also, can your ankles not be broken? Oh, my God.
Wow.
He's on, like, an uneven patch of grass or something like that. It's going. I can't stop it. Glorious revelations. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it.
Have you ever tried duck sausage? No, but I would. I like duck.
Yeah, it's a tasty meat.
I really like sausage in general.
Yeah, me too. I'm into it.
Funny, 'cause I don't know
LOL,
if it's the
sausage is
German
like
heritage.
sausage is like dick.
Yeah, it's
Cat.
a cylinder of meat.
You scared me. You scared me so much I called you a name that you were not. Okay, Spam. Kate likes Spam more than I do, and I give it like a 6. Kate's probably in the 7.5 camp.
Yeah, man. Spam's great.
There you go. See.
I don't think I'd look forward to eating Spam, but if it's there, I don't think I would be upset either.
I was not a big fan of it, but you know, having some Spam and some fried rice is pretty tasty.
You like Scrapple. I don't remember what that is, but I've heard of it before.
You like Bubble and Squeak?
That sounds like a car wash.
That's
My
cat.
car could use... What is it?
Well, no, it's not cat. The meowing is my cat.
Oh. That would be really messed up if Bubble and Squeak was cat meat.
Yeah, you're right. That would be weird. It'd be
not
pretty
be
messed up
that.
if anything was cat meat, but, you know, Bubble and Squeak is definitely not.
Well, it's like, the sound of that word, saying squeak, is like, that's the sound you killed the cat.
Should be rat meat.
Ugh.
Spam is fake, so I can't take it seriously as an actual meat. Look, you're not gonna go to, like, French Laundry and they're gonna be like, oh, here's a, you know, a finely cooked Spam. That's never gonna happen. But it's not fake. It's a processed food. But it's not like it was grown in a laboratory.
Right. We eat a lot of processed food also, so it's not all that different.
That's my feeling, you know? I don't, it's not fake food. It's not, you know, it's not a whole food, but there's no, you know, spamnimal out there that you get fresh Spam from.
There is a spam fish on Twitch. Maybe it's from him.
There's a lot of different kinds of fishes on Twitch. You should call it fish tea.
Really, really wide spam fish. Did you see me kick your dude down from the back?
Lord.
That was great. Thank you, Harmful Penguin, for 11 months in a row. Let's do some dittos, please. Dittos are in order.
Oh! The
Off
save!
chest.
The save!
That was the most dynamic thing I've done all game.
That was really good.
Oh man, we're gonna go into overtime.
Yeah,
I mean,
which
there is none in this game.
sadly
so-
doesn't exist, so it's just a tie. Although, oh, come on.
I wouldn't let you have that if it went in.
Come
so.
on.
Wrong. GG.
That was a great game. Yo, you can say fishes, you freaking grammatical fascist.
I don't know about how I feel about haggis, chat. I don't think I could do it.
I need to try it because it sounds disgusting, but I've heard that it just tastes like brown, which is fine by me. I love brown foods.
I do too, but I just can't get over getting out of my head to do it. I think if I knew within half the things I eat, I would not be able to eat them.
I'll try many things once. You know, I've tried blood pudding. It sounds disgusting. I don't like it as a food. I'm
almost definitely gonna try it when I'm in Ireland, so...
Yeah, man. You gotta at least give it a shot once. Haggis I would go for. I think Josh had it. Josh likes it. 80% of his diet is spaghetti sandwiches, so, like, if he can get it down, then that's fine.
I didn't know he was still on the spaghetti sandwich kick. Alright, good for him.
That's his, he's carbo loading for a marathon in the future.
Okay.
Having spaghetti sandwiches with a strawberry milkshake.
I remember when I thought that they ground up some kind of beetle to make the strawberry milkshake at McDonald's, and I stopped drinking them for a while.
You gotta look up these facts before you make,
this was like 10 years ago, though.
The internet existed!
It did, but
10 years ago was 2005, man!
There's a lot of not factual stuff that wasn't proven or disproven at that point.
I don't buy that for a farkin' second.
I mean, I still don't know that it necessarily wasn't true, but I'm assuming it wasn't.
You're making these decisions based on, like, clickbait articles.
I don't even know where I heard that from. It was for the dye or something. Maybe that's the origin of that food coloring or something like that. Whoa. Get a little hop in its step. They do use a beetle to produce red dye or something in foods.
Or something.
Yeah, or
Look,
something.
I'm not even saying that what this is false. I just need some more confirmation beyond, yeah, I heard it from somebody who read it on, like, madeupshit.com.
Well, there was a point in my life where I absolutely had no consideration of something called skepticism. And it's not that I went out of my way to disregard it, but I didn't really know it was a thing that needed to be pursued.
It was when you were 20?
Yeah, actually, I was remarkably naive in my early 20s.
Oh, yeah.
I will admit to that. It was somewhere around maybe 24 or so that I started getting into that kind of thing. And now it matters to me.
You gotta Snopes everything, man. Someone says hello to me in the morning, Snopes.com. Yo, you Snopes that greeting? Turns out they've decided it's plausible. Oh no.
Here in Croatia we have a food that's really fucked up and it helps. I've helped make it and it still makes me want to throw up. It's sausage made from ground up pork skins, fat, bones, and tongue. I mean, ultimately, I can't really say it's fucked up. It's just different from what I've been acculturated to think is the norm.
Animal parts, outside of, like, the brain and the testicles, don't freak me out anymore. But if you would, like, insects, I know insects are animals. Insects are the next threshold. Like, if someone was like, hey, eat this grub, I'd be like, no. I'd never make it on Survivor or Fear Factor. Or if they were like, drink this donkey semen, I would definitely be like, nah, dog. I'm good.
I don't think anyone really drinks donkey semen.
If I was gonna drink donkey semen, I would just do it and put it up on my YouTube channel. That's a guaranteed $50,000 right there.
Oh my god, you're right. I wonder if it's worth it.
I can make my own Fear Factor right there.
Like, how bad do you think it is taking one shot at donkey semen for that payday?
I'm gonna take the shot of donkey semen and then I'm gonna vape whatever else is left in the bag.
Oh, it comes in a bag. Alright. Bagged milk.
Well, what are they gonna send it in?
A container, so like a flask or
like
a
the
jar.
ones you give urine samples with at the doctor's office.
Yeah. Seems reasonable to me.
Oh, I really thought that was gonna go in, but instead I kicked you in the nuts.
What if you could crowdfund the donkey semen before you even... That way it's guaranteed money.
You're double dipping there.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You're burning both ends of the candle,
Yeah,
you know?
you're right. I've gotten a little out of control on that one. Need to rein it in.
NL isn't that against the YouTube TOS? Honestly,
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. As long as you're not sucking the donkey's dick and then eating the excrement,
you probably wouldn't even see what it was, which is then another thing because everyone would say it was fake.
That's true, yeah. No one would ever believe it.
So really, you could just drink some water and say, oh my god, I drank donkey semen. 1 million views. Shit. Now nobody's gonna believe it if I ever drink donkey semen on YouTube. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life.
Joke's on you guys, that's not even donkey semen. It was just regular semen. I got you!
Tell Anel I will pay him $250,000 to drink donkey semen. The code machine says he'll pay you that.
That's like actually pretty tempting. I will.
I
where do you live?
The offer?
Where do you live? I'll fly over there, but I want to meet the donkey semen supplier in advance. I'm not just getting handed a cup and drinking it.
You want the donkey to be tested first, make sure it's safe.
I just want to, like, if you just put a big cup of white stuff in front of me, I don't know. I want to know that, I want to meet the donkey, you know?
Meet the donkey.
Was it raised, like, cruelty-free?
Oh yeah, you don't want to ingest that cruelty-filled semen.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what that could do to your libido going forward. Oh, nice save.
I got pretty lucky there.
I think Steve-O would do it for like $5.
No, Steve-O's vegan. You can't have animal products.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Run interference. Just stay on him. Keep him pinned down.
Code Machine says the donkey semen is locally sourced.
That doesn't... I still need to meet the donkey.
Yeah, I mean, you could be full of locally sourced, abused donkeys.
Right, I don't know where you live. Maybe you live in the abusing donkeys headquarters.
Oh my god, my goal is the most open that a goal could ever be.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus! Oh, no, I was going the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Smash it. Steven Gerrard! Help.
I think if I drank donkey semen, I would not want to meet the donkey.
What, did it make things awkward?
Make it too real. Like, oh, I see the receptacle with which this came from. I guess if you could, like, not see the donkey's dick, then you can divorce yourself from it being semen.
I don't know. I think you have to live in the moment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is okay. This is right where I want it.
I remember in that one Jackass, they took a swig of that horse semen. They said it was, like, awful smelling.
I fucking believe it. Like, what do you think? Oh, this is like...
I don't know. I mean, I just didn't think it would be that strong.
It's super wedged in the corner. Okay, no, I got it. I've created a gap. No!
There's this freaking dude that says that, like, Starbucks uses semen in their coffee.
Oh, I don't buy that for a fucking second.
No, I know that. It's just ridiculous that he's even saying that.
In your chat or, like, in the community at large?
He's like a preacher or something, and he keeps making statements, and then podcasts I listen to keep talking about him. Oh, wow. That was good.
Oh, no.
I like this a lot.
It's a
that should
disaster.
just be a goal by itself.
Oh, no. That's the worst time for a head spin, MC Hammer! Oh, no. Oh, he's got the disc. Yeah, he's got it. God dang it.
Yeah, he was on The Daily Show, actually. That's the other reason I just thought of it.
The preacher was on Daily Show.
The preacher that was talking about the semen in the coffee.
What's his agenda with this, though?
I don't really want to talk about it anymore because I think it's going to probably go places that you don't want it to go, but he's got issues with a lot
control?
of things. Mind control?
Is that what the semen's in there for? Mind control?
I don't honestly know why he thinks it's in there.
Has he done any, like, he's done some mass spectrometry on it, and he's oh, that's the sperm curve right there.
I really can't figure out what he thinks is going to change by there being semen in them. It's just so absurd. It's like, what is happening in this guy's head?
I hate you for bunging it into the corner.
Oh my god, it stopped dead in the corner.
It's because he recognizes the taste. That's actually a pretty good insult there. Yeah. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I think he would take offense to it, which is what makes it a great insult.
Sure.
All right, we got time for one more. Good game. Relatively little wall bullshit. He says it as artificial semen.
What?
What the heck is... What's his problem then?
Artificial? It's not even the real deal?
Fucking Starbucks. Always skimping out.
Wow. I didn't think that stuff was that expensive or that hard to come across.
I'm sure you can find some people that'll just give it to you for free. Oh, that's all right. It's going in the right direction at least.
Imagine someone who just came to the stream and they're talking about donkey semen. Yeah, it happens. Probably
it's like I'd rather them find out now what we talk about than
be
follow us
later.
Yeah, exactly. What is the point of artificial semen? You know, that's a question that I wish that I had thought of. Is that a fluid that you really need you need an analog for?
Oh, is it like Dragon Dildo Cum Lube or something? What?
You could just use moisturizer.
Yeah, get some Jergens for your Jergen.
Exactly. Jergen the Gurgen with the Jergen. They jerk our gurgs.
They jerk our gurgs.
That'd be a great name for a Jamaican, or a great motto for a Jamaican pickle supplier. We jerk your gherkin. I don't know if jerk gherkins are really gonna take off, but it's worth a try.
What does that taste like?
We're halfway there. I imagine it would taste spicy and sour, which is like...
There's actually like a lot of stuff in that realm.
Who knows, man? You got a great name for it already, jerk gherkins. I've already done my part. I'll be a silent partner from now on.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Fine.
Nick, you had nobody around you.
I still felt panicked
Why don't you
about
kick it into the corner?
If I waited too long, my dude would shift his weight and somehow kick it in.
You had so much time.
I can get a jug of bull semen for $6.69. I wonder if you're serious.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull. That's a quote from Kingpin.
Oh, I remember. He milked it.
Yeah.
He must have a fundamental misunderstanding about physiology to be able to pull that one off.
Yeah, Roy Munson, he needs a lesson in like animal biology.
I mean, he's been in his own body for a few years at this point. You'd think he'd have a better grasp.
Yeah, that's very true.
Turns out, animals and us are not so different. Oh, oh my god,
he is dead.
How much is a jug? Yeah, they want to put like some liters to that.
Yeah, metric system, please. And now, what would you rate Kingpin? It's all right. You know, it was before
better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, right? Like, it's before the Farrelly brothers were just, like, really, really bad. I give it, like, a 6.
Yeah, seems fair.
Bill Murray's really
Saving
funny.
Silverman fall on that scale, though?
Saving Silverman is, like, a 3.
I actually feel like they're closer together. Maybe I'll split the difference and say they're both a 5.
So you split the difference to 4.5, round it up. I get it.
Yeah.
Why, Nick?
Well, because I hit it. I didn't mean
Why
for it
the
to.
wall?
I'm just gonna have to sip my drink while you figure that out.
All right, that's fair. There we go. Okay, I've got space on it. Fuck this, I'm gonna walk it out. Alright.
It's a quart. That's a lot of bull semen. How many bulls does that take? Or is it the same bull? And he's
One
just real
bull
happy
over the
about
course
whole
of
thing.
several lifetimes.
Or he's just like really horny.
Can you put the semen in a bong and smoke it?
You can vape it.
You can. All you can do with semen is vape it. I've heard.
What if they just edged that bull for like 6 years?
What do you, that's
That's how they got the quart.
not how that works. At some point, something is very...
There's, like, diminishing returns.
Well, it's, like, very thermodynamically misguided.
You're saying that that system is, like, a closed system.
I'm saying, yeah, you better be, like, feeding the bull at the same time.
Maybe the bull's feeding you.
The bug coloring is real. Yeah, no, I actually do believe it. The secondary point that we didn't even get a chance to get to is why does that make you not want to consume a milkshake from McDonald's?
Oh, it was just sort of one of those side things, like, tangential, where, like, I didn't want to ever imagine that I was eating ground-up beetles. It's not really, like, logical.
Like, it's been processed to the point where it's not.
I know.
Alright. I didn't realize. Could you put Starbucks coffee in a bong and smoke it? Honestly, I'm not that familiar with bong physics, but I imagine you could use that instead of the fluid component and then, like, really hurt yourself. But
probably ruin your bong, too.
I think it would, like... One thing's for sure, you'd be wired. I've never smoked a cup of coffee before, but I don't really know what happens.
I've never heard anyone say it that way.
I've never gone to that level.
It would be so sticky afterward, my god.
Would it?
I imagine. I mean, getting coffee into anything.
I mean, you don't have to put cream in the coffee when you put it in there. You just...
Oh, maybe you like your coffee a certain way.
You don't have to go with French vanilla. You can just go with the regular variety.
You want some coconut creamer in there.
I'm not going to touch that one. Oh,
on the bouncer.
It's sumo.
On the bouncer.
I made it past. Ah, you moved away from your door. It's like a video game. I just hitmaned you. Oh, you know that.
Got him.
Oh, but you've hamstrung him. Oh, he got it.
Positron Plays, welcome back. That's your 10th month in a row. Much appreciated, man. Let's get some Rocky Ahas in chat, please. NL's really confused about how a bong works, apparently. I didn't think he sounded that confused.
I think I knew mostly how it goes.
Yeah.
You got three
really
elements.
You
got the glass dragon that you put your mouth on the top of, and then you've got metal part, and then you've got part that holds water. There you go.
I mean, that's really
Nick,
most of it.
I have to ask, man, why do you hate fun?
I just do. I'm just gonna kick your dude in the ass for a while over here. Water cools the smoke, so you'd have hot smoke in your lungs. Well, you could ice it.
That's true. What about an iced coffee bong? Made out of
like
a
a
2-liter
Frappuccino
Coke
bong.
bottle. What is this?
A lot of scuffling.
That's okay. This is where Ronaldo does the double tap. This is the old Ronaldo shuffle into a double tap. He's got daylight.
All too well.
He's got daylight.
All too well how this ends. You know what my only options are at this point.
Oh no, he didn't get the proper angle on it.
That was very different from how I expected that to go.
All the momentum got killed.
Killed by science.
What would you gain from smoking Josh's ashes? The ability to always see the bright side of life. I'm just gonna kick this shit over the edge. Goodbye.
You have to? Why do you hate fun?
Oh, we got it. We got it.
It's out. Could be out.
Stop kicking me.
I can't move. I mean, I'm stuck on the ground.
Oh, it's compromised. There's a little bit of wood fatigue there. Oh no. You had it. Oh, he had it too. Roll the other way. Yes. 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 Oh, you kicked him square in the sack.
He had it coming to him though.
Oh no.
Oh no, I shouldn't have acted. I could have. Oh, he's up.
Oh my god.
Back into the corner.
Are you fucking kidding me? You ever have the...
Remember that guy that offered to give you $1,000 for heading the ball into the... Yes, I remember, but I don't know who that is anymore, and now if it happens, I won't know how to collect. Oh, yeah.
He's breached the perimeter. Your net is in a fucking shambles right now.
I know. Ooh. Oh yeah, it looks like a freaking hurricane came through.
It looks like the opening rising action of Joe Dirt 2.
You watched it yet?
No, I don't have Crackle.
I don't either.
I have to, like, seriously at this point.
God.
I have to question this, oh, I never mean to do that thing that you keep saying, because you always put it in the corner, man.
I mean,
Dark, thank you very much for the subscription.
There's a lot of draws this time.
Kind of want to do, like, one more.
Okay.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, sure. SpyParty can be slow sometimes.
Take a little out of SpyParty. We got to get more wins. Yeah, we're, like, exclusively getting draws.
Sounds like you listen to Cognitive Dissonance. Confirm. Glory hole.
Hey, Nong, man. Whoa. Get out of here.
What the hell was all that about? I
What?
go into the Skype chat and they're just talking about these words that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, man. All joking a salad. Well, I don't know. Rob was like, I don't even want to repeat what Rob said, because it's a little rude. But he was like, I'm gonna repeat it. He's like, I'm looking into football managers, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but one of the developers has like a medical problem that is precluding him from making more of the game. So I'm probably not gonna buy it. And I was like, what? He basically is like, this guy has like blah, so I don't want to buy the game. I was like, how does that? How is that relevant?
I have to believe there was more information than he let on.
But then we gave him an out. I was like, what? Like, can you explain yourself? And he was just like, nah, dog. Here's a YouTube link to like a cat or something. It's not very nuanced. Whoa. That was interesting.
Did you see that delayed kick? It was like I was playing some Street Fighter Third Strike there. Oh, could be big.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Could fall on my face.
Yeah, I think it's like, it's something where development is like constantly in progress, but still, like, you know, give us a little bit more explanation. What?
Oh my god.
So then I just said, hey, Nong, man. And he's like, yeah.
That's the part I didn't get.
That's just that's an old comedy bang bang bon mot. As is all joking a salad.
On a scale of hype to hyped, how hyped are you for Fallout 4?
It's probably like my most or second most anticipated game in the rest of the year. I'm not hyped for it though. Like I don't feel hype for it. And that's not like I'm like, oh, I can't wait until November. I'm like, you know, November's gonna get here. I'm ready for it.
I'll be there to greet it when it gets here, but I don't really need to rush it.
Exactly. You know, it's like if a friend of mine was coming over, I'd be like, you know, I'm looking forward to it, but it's not like I can't do anything else until the meantime. Or in the meantime.
There's also that tiny twinge of obligation that comes out when there's such high levels of anticipation, and that sometimes puts me off a little bit. Not saying it's doing that here, but I think it could.
Hey man, like I think Bethesda, sorry, hey Nong man. I think Bethesda manages that pretty well by just not showing anybody anything. It's right. You know, you have to actively seek out like marketing materials on Fallout. But
yeah, that's true.
I'm really excited. My other two in like the Holy Trinity. XCOM 2, super excited for, and obviously Afterbirth.
Yeah, actually Afterbirth's probably my most anticipated thing for the rest of the year. So if I haven't played enough hours of Isaac.
Yeah, exactly. Just get used to it, man. What is your favorite comedy bang bang? It's the one where they have
bang, bang.
They have Andy Daly on, and he pretends to be that like old man who's running for the mayor of Hollywood. That one's really good. And then they just like grow increasingly angry with him. He's like, that reminds me of a story back from when I used to hang out with the incomparable Farrah Fawcett. And then they're all just like, Chimp! Shut up! It's really good. That's a good one. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Some of the most verticality
It's losing it. It's losing it. It's not going to make it. It's not. Yeah.
Nick, Afterbirth is going to be new 3DS only.
That is not true.
That'd be hilarious if that was the only platform it came out on.
That would be the opposite of hilarious for everybody involved. That's Chip Gardner. He's the basis for
the election.
It's the basis for Chip Diggler.
Have you heard about D's Nuts in the U.S. election?
Yes, I have heard about D's Nuts.
Apparently, like a 15-year-old kid from like Indiana or something. There we go. These nuts don't lie.
On a scale from Pauly Shore to Liv Schreiber, how old is Nick? That's like on a scale from like 45 to 48. In which case, I guess you would be like 44.6.
Oh.
Something like that. You'd be.
No, you could betray the scale that easily.
Well, now the 45 is the new 0. I have to age you on a curve.
Oh, gotcha. What about Just Cause 3? I keep forgetting that's a thing. I don't think I'm super hyped for it as much as I probably should be, considering it looks awesome. But it's kind of just going to be more of Just Cause 2, which was great. But I already have Just Cause 2, so what are they bringing new to the mix, really? It looks pretty.
Liv Schreiber is a pretty cool dude. I don't disagree with that. How could I disagree with that? What's your favorite Liv Schreiber movie, Nick?
I don't even know who that is.
Is it Caden Leopold?
Yes. Does that get me out of that conversation?
No, because I'm going to regale you with how good 2005's remake of The Manchurian Candidate is. It's real good.
I didn't even know they remade that.
Well, I mean, there's the old one from the 60s.
Yeah.
And then there's the one from the 2000s.
I thought that was the only one, was the 60s one.
You really?
Yeah.
You didn't know about the one with Denzel Washington?
Not at all.
You kidding me?
Totally honest.
That was a big movie. It was pretty good,
totally
man.
Missed.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Did you and Supreme Daddy NL like the OJ Pog Slammers I linked you guys?
Yes.
I like them, but like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I like the one that was
dark.
like, basically, I'll take the style out of the text. It was like, hang OJ Simpson. You're like, oh, I don't know
with
about...
a little nasty-ass stick figure picture, too. It's
yeah,
like, gross.
Like, that one is like, here's how strongly I feel about the fact that OJ Simpson should be, given the death penalty. I'm going to make a pog about it with like a crudely drawn stick figure being hung. Like, I don't know, that one's like a little too far.
There's a lot of a narrative that's being added to that by the person who made that pog, and that's gross.
Oh, there you go. Good goal.
Thank you. They relished it a bit too much.
Yeah, that was like a little too far.
Not even a bit too much, like way too much.
OJ Simpson? Is that what I said? Oh, my mistake. Oh, whoa, what is that? I'm not even mad about that one.
Oh,
Did you see the way my guy walked? Like, he walked like Napoleon Dynamite runs.
Or like he dances, maybe.
Oh, he's got the lips of a fucking angel, man.
You need lips of an angel to dance?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you mean the anus lips.
Alright, I meant hips of an angel.
Oh. I did 1/3 of a flip. It's the only amount that matters. The other 2/3 are just pointless.
Ah!
I don't think that's going in. Close though.
I hope I get to play a little Overwatch at PAX as well.
Alright.
I believe that everything Blizzard makes turns to gold. And I think that game is going to be good. I would like to try it.
You want to do Diablo 3 then next stream, or?
No, that game ruined its
Everything
goodwill
turns
with
to
me.
gold though.
Yeah, no, but it missed its chance. I gave Diablo 3 a chance, and then it was like, come on, baby, I won't wrong you again. And I was like, you know what? No, you already missed your chance. There's plenty of fish in the sea, Diablo 3.
Not really. How many other ARPGs are as big as Diablo 3?
There's none as big as Diablo 3.
There's Path of Exile, that's it.
That's a false dichotomy. Yeah, there's Path of Exile, there's the Van Helsing games, there's Torchlight. Torchlight 2.
There's Torchlight, but Torchlight isn't relevant right now. I hope they make another
Diablo 3 isn't relevant right now either.
It's a Blizzard thing, though.
Yeah, the Xbox One expansion came out 12 years ago.
There's supposed to be some new, like, season thing. I don't know how it works anymore. There's something happening with Diablo 3 at some point soon. Grim Dawn. Everyone's saying Grim Dawn. What is that? Is that an ARPG I should know about? Whoa! You kicked that so hard, you kicked me into the goal.
Woo! Best goal
I love
of my
Torchlight,
life.
by the way, in case anyone got the wrong impression. Van Helsing isn't bad either.
Yeah, the Van Helsing games are actually good.
I just never liked the concept of Van Helsing, so I never gave it a chance, but maybe I should. Cool.
Sweet. We're gonna take a quick ad break. When we come back, we're gonna play SpyParty. See you then.
See you soon. Grim Dawn is a game from the dudes who made Titan Quest. Alright, Titan Quest was good. I'll have to look into it. Thanks, chat. Totally had the falcon pet. I didn't have the falcon pet. I think I had like a ferret or something. I don't remember what the options were now. Pets and Torchlight, too.
You know what would be a great game? SpyParty.
Oh, yeah.
SpyParty.
I appreciate that you really ran with that sound.
Scry.
It's so on.
Scry. Something like that.
What's everyone's beef with Diablo 3 nowadays? It's the opposite for me. I have an anti-beef now. I had a beef with it when it came out. Now I don't.
I don't have a beef with Diablo 3 anymore. Not playing it does not equal a beef, you know? If I'm not eating tacos at every particular moment, that doesn't mean I hate tacos. It's just like, I played it, and it was like, boring and no fun the day it came out. And then I was like, well, you know what? My goodwill is eroded. I'm going to move on to other stuff. I know it's good now. There's no shortage of good games.
But then it had a resurgence when it came out on console, and that was like the definitive time when all of the shit that was annoying was now removed.
I'm not one of those guys, though, where people were like, well, the game wasn't very good when it came out, but 2 years later it's good now. You should play it. I'm like, my hype is already gone. I'm not invested in playing it anymore. I'm happy that it's better now, but it's like the Orion Dino Beatdown. I'm like, for me, you missed your chance, but I'm glad that you've gotten some redemption from the community.
Yeah, I see that metaphor. The core of Diablo is a lot more interesting than Orion Dino Beatdown, but I know.
I think for me, it's just that I had no, brand goodwill for Diablo. I played, 500 hours of Diablo 2, but that was 13 years or something before Diablo 3 came out. So when it was bad, I was just like, well, I don't really care if Diablo 3 is not great. That's fine by me. I'll just move on to something else.
I don't even really associate Diablo 2 and 3 with very much. I mean, honestly, they're very dissimilar in a lot of ways.
We have an update also,
very
by the way.
Grindy. Oh, really? I guess I'll click the button then.
Why play older games at all then, NL? It's just, I was interested in Diablo 3 when it came out. The version on launch was not that good. I lost interest in the game. It's like the argument, you can't take it to the extreme of why ever play an old game or why play anything but every old game. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a battle when you're dealing with hundreds of games constantly inundating you with what you want to spend your very limited hours of attention looking toward.
Yeah.
And it's totally reasonable to not want to play a thing just by that virtue. And sometimes you have to dig in and defend yourself against things because you have so little time to spend.
If Afterbirth comes out and it ruins Isaac, I'll come back to it in 6 months if it's fixed and be like, it's better now. But, I don't have that kind of interest in Diablo 3.
Right, whereas I do, so that's kind of the change.
Exactly.
But I also haven't played it recently either. I'm just saying I could potentially play it again, whereas he doesn't care, which is fair. If another Torchlight came out, though, I would be over that, or super on top of that instead of Diablo. I think I'd rather play Torchlight.
I like Torchlight as well. My problem with those games is I realize that it's like a freaking
Skinner box.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not even like, oh, I've pulled the curtain back on your, like, you're psychologically manipulating me to have fun. That's not okay.
Barely obfuscated in the first place.
Yeah, more I'm just like, I like it. I'm having a good time with the gameplay loop, but I can't see myself spending 80 hours in it, so why would I spend 10? It's kind of like what my brain, it's the pathway it goes through.
And for me, it's like I go in and I go all the way in because I just want to see what the end result of all this time could get me, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's like different philosophies. Like Rocket League for me was like each little bit of it was self-contained, so the hours just added up for me. And yeah, that's basically.
And for me, I see the potential of Rocket League, and I think it's a great game, but I'm also so bad at it compared to so many people. I feel like, am I wasting my time because I'm not going to get better to the extent that I can compete?
I can understand that.
And then it just feels kind of futile. But I still enjoy the game for its own right. It's just in the right circumstances, I think.
Are you in the lobby?
I will be now if you're ready.
All right.
I'll invite you, sure.
All right.
By the way, stick around, anybody that donated. I'll shout you out properly after this segment. Sorry I didn't get a chance there.
What are your opinions on Afterbirth now that you've had it for 2 weeks? I do not have Afterbirth. If I did, I probably would not tell you anyway. But I also do not have it. NL has a deep affinity for games that have self-contained matches or run for approximately half an hour. I actually don't disagree with that. I think that pacing is really important for me. If a game has missions and the missions are an hour and a half long, it's very tough for me to get excited about playing them. But if a game has 15-minute long missions and it feels like I could quit at any time, then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm invested. Because it's I don't know, it's like the difference between a big potato chip and a bag of potato chips. If you saw a big potato chip, you'd probably be like, oh, I'm not going to eat that whole thing. That's far too big of a potato chip. But with a bag of potato chips...
You're giving me the slider argument, and also, fuck, I thought I saw him freaking put the microfilm.
What the heck happened there?
I thought I saw him put microfilm in the book, and I guess I didn't.
Alright, mirror last game.
That was silly.
Like XCOM. XCOM is a long campaign, but the missions are half an hour long each, basically. It's good. So you have no attention span. That's a needlessly reductive argument, my friend.
I think there's also a thing to be said for, there are daunting games that you just don't feel like putting the time in, but you might want to play them. You just know once you start, you have to clear up your schedule for them, which is probably why he didn't play New Vegas until now.
Yeah, man.
Right?
That, and also... New Vegas had a learning curve for me where I was like, I've never really played a game like this before.
Right.
Why not play MOBAs then? Too frustrating. That's they exist within the spectrum of being self-contained, but then is too much for me. It gets too aggravating.
Do I have to hit a button here? Oh, right,
yes.
Sorry.
No problem. Not to mention they make awesome lengths for videos. You're not wrong. You are not incorrect. Fallout's not it is an RPG, but it's not like a lot of other RPGs. I know there are some, but it's not like playing a Final Fantasy game that's super linear and, barely choice-based.
You're talking about 14, it sounds like. I kid.
I thought 14 was good.
Sorry, I meant 13.
Also, yes, I can't be trusted playing Dota anymore. It takes up too much of my time. I know you like that character.
Are you scoping me out based on what character you think I like now?
I play a little psychological game sometimes.
It's weird.
Michael A.L. Fox laugh.
Can we get a metric about the size of the argument, maybe?
We may find one soon.
Okay.
It's a weird position. I have the volume turned up a little bit, and I actually think that it's like, it may actually be taken from a Michael A. L. Fox video. Because it sounds like he's saying, like, I was playing this game the other day, or something like that.
That would be the greatest thing if, like, after all this time we find out it actually was him and he just didn't want to tell us.
That would be great. I would never know. Oh, the statue's been swapped. Okay. I see. Oh, there's the smallest argument.
It's gotta happen eventually, right?
The laugh gets me every time. It really, yeah, Chad says it really does sound like Mal giving a sped up story about his day.
And the end of red.
Interesting. Oh, you got me.
Woo!
Was it Glove Lady? It was Glove Lady. I had you on lockdown. I just didn't think you'd finish your objectives.
I went at it a little harder than usual because I know he was run out of time. Worked out, though.
That was pretty much what I was banking on. I was like, Nick runs out of time, so I'm just going to let him go unless he does something, like, obvious.
So you didn't see anything that was dead on obvious, or what made you suspect?
You don't want to know why I picked the character, why I highlighted the character that I picked.
Sure.
Don't you usually get 5 seconds to shoot?
Yeah, it had a countdown.
You don't know. The sniper doesn't know that the spy has completed their objectives. Like, that's kind of the crux of the whole thing. Otherwise, you'd be like, oh, I'm just going to shoot somebody. But the spy is able to use some, like, misdirection.
A misdirection.
I can't get over this Fox story, man. It sounds
Why don't
so
we
much
just break
like
down the game and find the damn sound files and see where this file is and hear it? There's no reason I couldn't do that.
Yeah, man. Go nuts.
I want to know the rest of the story to this.
I want to know what love is.
Love is?
Yeah? And I want you to show me?
Well, like right now?
Yeah. If you could show me, like, what
sniper
love
rifle
is right
aimed
now.
at your head, I'm probably not going to show you that.
Maybe that's what love is all along. Do you think it's possible?
Nope. Are you still into anime? I've been watching Naruto again, like, furiously. Been going through, like, 20 episodes a night. I'm already back to, like, season 3 almost.
Jesus.
50 episodes per season.
50 episodes per season?
Oh, the way they've structured it on Netflix, there are, yeah.
Hey, yummy.
I saw the microfilm again, but this time I waited a little longer to make sure it was really you.
I didn't do the action there. I just
Before you did it, I saw it on the last bookshelf. And this time
okay.
it's like, you went to the other bookshelf, you're probably doing it.
20 episodes a night?
Yeah, just let it run in the background and play Isaac and stuff while stuff's rendering.
That's wild, man. Nobody cares how it's pronounced, Chad. That's probably true.
Oh yeah, somebody told me like to never say that word again because they didn't like how I pronounced it. But
You know,
who cares?
I'm pretty sure the people that created it are just happy you're talking about it.
Yeah. Really didn't think it was that big of a deal at all. God damn it. He's freaking scrolled over the second I went to decide I was going to do that action, and as the bar was going up, that's when I saw the laser come around.
Just classic Nick meta. Immediately make a beeline for the statues.
I spawned next to it, so...
Classic Nick meta. Yo, you shouldn't shit on Nick because he likes a show you don't. I'm not shitting on Nick at all. It's just an impressive volume.
I didn't think you were either.
Okay, maybe they were talking about chat. I don't know.
Maybe. Thank you, Jive5 Turkey, for the 4 months in a row. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks to you too. Thank you for giving me the engine for those people to find my channel. Sincerely.
NL always shits on Nick because he likes a movie he doesn't like. No, he likes the movie I don't like.
I think there's a lot of movies we both like.
There's an enormous difference. How do you feel about Jurassic Park, the first?
It's great. Classic movie.
How do you feel about, Manchurian Candidate 2005?
I've never seen it.
How do you feel about Manchurian Candidate 1960?
You know, I haven't seen that one either, but I've heard it's great.
I've also heard very good things about that one.
How do you feel about Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction's a classic film.
That's right.
There's pretty much nothing I could possibly say about that.
Liked it enough to read through the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I did stay awake for all that one. The Star Wars one really took it out of me, unfortunately.
Well, I'll be honest, the Star Wars script is kind of obnoxious the way it's written. It's all describing X-Wings flying through the air.
That's important, man.
I know it's important, but you gotta have a mind for that kind of thing, and if you're there to read the dialogue, you don't really want to hear all the scene actions for 100 hours.
Oh, fuck. The Manchurian Candidate was actually 2004.
Oh, no. Your reputation.
I'm a complete poser. And now, how old am I if my favorite animated movie is The Incredibles? You can't actually use that, unfortunately, because Pixar movies are timeless, and most of them at least. If your favorite animated movie ever was Cars, I'd be like, oh, you're like, 17 right now or something like that. But if your favorite animated movie ever is The Incredibles, you could be 50. I don't know. You are luckier than you know. If I nail that prompt, you are 100% done.
Mm-hmm.
All of my objectives were already accomplished.
I had no idea it was you until I just saw you putting the microfilm in the book.
Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself there, but I got a new meta, and it's been working out all right so far. Even though I've lost almost every game, I'm on the cusp of greatness.
We've kind of like high scoring stuff going on right now. We usually don't get this many points back and forth.
It's about to get a whole lot worse.
Shit.
Cars is shit, and I'm 17. I was just going by the basic, Cars came out in, what, like 2005? So you would have been born in freaking 1998 or something like that. You would have been the right age, I guess. Pretty much what I was going on there.
So you're allowed to like Cars if you feel like you like Cars.
I had nothing against it.
Doesn't really matter at all.
My work schedule? I heard that one.
He's trying to figure out how he can still go to work and play Spelunky for 2 hours per video. And he's having some conflicts.
You never know. I heard something there. There's the fox laugh. I'm 17 and my favorite is Toy Story, so fuck you. That's not an appropriate reaction to this situation. I'm just saying if your favorite movie was Cars, I would guess 17. Not because 17-year-olds are stupid, but because they're of the right age to have fond nostalgic memories about Cars.
Good night. I clanked because I panicked.
Went wrong a couple times there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, I missed the prompt just barely, but then I clanked because I knew you got me.
We're rocking sniper meta tonight.
No. What if somebody says their favorite Pixar movie is Up?
That you could be 15.
It could be anything.
You could be 7. You could be 70.
That's the wild card. If you say that, he has nothing to put on you there.
What the fuck? NL Cars was like 2 years ago. Cars 2 came out in 2011.
Was 2 years ago? Come on.
Cars 2 came out in 2011. Cars 1 came out in 2005 or maybe 2006. I just can't remember if it was a summer release. It must have been a summer release, but was it in August or was it like a September? It makes a difference. What about Finding Nemo? Like, almost every Pixar movie can be there, man.
Finding Nemo.
For sure. Like, Finding Nemo, Up, WALL-E, any of the Toy Stories, Inside Out, those are all in there. No question about it.
You mod the game so it says Belegda instead of Banana Bread. I'm sure you could just swamp the audio file, yeah.
March 14th, 2006. Alright, so it's a spring release. Doesn't surprise me. Cars classically play really well in the, the April showers months. WALL-E is a SH. What does this mean?
Shithead.
WALL-E is a shithead?
I think that's what they're saying.
There's no way that's what they're trying to get at.
I hope it's not what they're trying to get at, but I feel like that is
WALL-E was a shithead.
A little cute robot.
Rhythm was a dancer, but WALL-E is not a shithead. WALL-E is a cute-ass robot, man. A Bug's Life? Yeah, what's wrong with A Bug's Life?
We'll get into that again.
It's better than Ants.
Really strongly disagree.
Fucking kicks the shit out of Ants.
Really disagree.
If I like Iron Giant, how old am I? How many times do I have to go through the meta here of there's no way to tell your age from classic children's films? You could be any age. Doesn't make any sense. If you like The Lion King, you could be, 4 or 40.
You just missed your prompts.
Could be 4 or 40.
That's not who I thought it was, but I think you just missed your prompt. Oh, you probably got your prompt and then someone else did it for you. That's what happened.
What's this person talking about?
Alright. I have 2 ideas. And the first idea makes sense.
Iron Giant is for sure a classic, no doubt. Guns N' Roses SCK. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. If Jason Belegda and Helios 1 come back online, how old am I? This is a fantastic question. I don't know the answer to this question. How? Oh, Jesus.
Guess that's a no then. Alright. No, it wasn't either.
How old am I if my favorite movie is Steamboat Willie? Like 100?
Real old.
Ancient? I'm not gonna give you any clues. How old am I? Oh, that's like straight up 20 right there. That's the brazenness of a young adult.
Very rebellious, very edgy.
I got an idea. Let's have like 4 people touch the statues at the same time.
Maybe it was by design, who knows?
Oh yeah, it's just watch me have a conversation with nobody. That's something that AI would totally do. So I'm gonna do it. It's my impression of you right now. Now, the smallest argument is that... Never? No?
I believe the smallest argument is Ants versus A Bug's Life.
That's probably true. It's certainly fair.
I mean, if we had to define it as one.
How old am I if my favorite movie is the new Hitman movie? Like 20 to 30 minutes? Congratulations on your...
Yeah, that's how the formula works.
Congratulations on your birth.
You cracked the code.
All right. What kind of party is it if everybody just randomly touches the things in this person's home?
It's a
Great question. It's a heavy statue for such a
Turing party.
diminutive young lady. I know that feeling as the eye comes down on you. Oh, but I'm running out of time, but I've got to accomplish the objective, but I'm being watched simultaneously. Must be a pretty highbrow party if Queen Elizabeth is there. Nah, this is just one of those old, corporate functions. Why did she give me like a sidelong glance there? Something about that doesn't seem right. Ah, the Jurgen stuff. Very interesting indeed. I've got a lot of ideas. Master Wayne has been around the block. Taught me his skills of deductive reasoning. That's not what that statue is. That's the wrong statue.
Yes!
Oh, for real? You must have nailed the prompt.
I did.
Oh, I was not on his meta at all.
I picked up statues 2 times and put them back down without doing anything, so I think you kind of put off by that.
That might have been great. I never looked at that guy. I zeroed in on riding Boots Lady the whole time.
I wonder why.
She was doing some suspicious stuff.
I even did a really weird thing where I walked through the Admiral guy, like, totally wrong, and, like, we butted together and our hitboxes collided.
I think I pointed out the wrong person of that.
Mm-hmm.
NL, I teabagged your corpse after banging your mother last night. How old am I? I like that one. That's
Halo.
a good joke. Yeah, you are Halo years old. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest with you.
I think you got screwed on statues on this one.
How so?
They are all fertility except for one eagle.
Well, I've already swapped them, so sucks to your ass, Mar, basically.
All right. We shall see.
My favorite film is Dragon Slayer Doppelganger. How old am I?
25.
Michael A. Fox. His age. What about my favorite movies? Tower Boy? I'm hoping you're in the lucrative 13 to 35 demographic. That would be ideal for us when it comes to selling, advertising.
They're onto us, man. Watch the RNLSS Circle Jerk.
I always watch the RNLSS Circle Jerk.
They've got some ideas about maybe that we didn't come up with Tower Boy on our own.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah. They found a movie that is, like, actually directly what we say.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Nick, you're the master of incomplete information.
Well, I mean, if you want, I'll just tab over to it right now.
I would like this very much.
Especially because it means you'll complete your objectives more.
Precisely correct. If NL is the greatest SpyParty player of all time, how old am I? Well, probably like roughly 0 would be my guess, personally. It's the Raid? I've never seen the Raid, so this is just a case of convergent evolution.
Yeah, the Raid Redemption, that's what it's called.
Was the Raid Redemption the first one or the last one?
It's the only one.
My favorite movie is my favorite movie. How old am I? All right, we gotta stop this. It's getting annoying. But I'm on autopilot because I'm playing SpyParty right now.
There's actually somebody on NLSS Circle Jerk put Goofball goals is back. Already.
My favorite movie is the new Fantastic Four movie. How old am I? I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I'm sorry.
Break away.
It's literally 100% of chat is on this meta right now.
The movie has to have Adam Sandler for you to even have a chance.
But now I don't know what to say at all.
Would he be bold enough to pick the same person again?
If it makes you feel better, like I don't even remember what character I was last time, so. Alright, I'm very interested to know this one, Nick. I hit every single prompt and never did the swap statue.
You just seem shady to me.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I don't really have a good reason. You were the one that stood out as moving in a way that didn't seem like AI.
There's too much of a confluence of coincidences here. I think you're holding back some subtle feedback.
It was you or it was Theodore Roosevelt were the two that I had in my sights. I also didn't watch you for half of the game because I was looking on Reddit. So,
I agree,
I think
chat.
I got kind of lucky there.
I agree, chat. Something's not adding up here.
No, it's just completely just luck.
I don't think it's stream sniping. I think Nick's got some...
no, I would never stream snipe. That's stupid.
I think he's got some subconscious feedback coming through that he doesn't identify. Because if he identified it to me, then I could tailor my play in a way to make it harder on him.
Reddit was telling Nick which one was the very, very updated information.
Why is the straw poll saying that Adam Sandler's second best movie is Click? I think Click resonates with people of a certain age, man. I'm not into it.
I applauded that it was way out of the box. I never expected that movie to get as weird as it got. That being said, it wasn't my favorite either, but, you know, I appreciate that it was something different. Like, the basis of the beginning was he went to Bed Bath & Beyond and went to the Beyond section, and he got a freaking interview with Christopher Walken, who gave him a remote that reversed time.
Yes, that's correct.
That's actually what happens in that movie. That's really strange.
No, Little Nicky is not the best. I don't know. Is there a way to fake Clang meta?
Yes!
There is a way to fake Clang meta?
Got him!
Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, that was just when I shot him. Or was it just that you did the Clang and got out fast enough?
I went mission abort, run!
Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. I see. Oh man, that's good. Alright.
Some of these strategies are so dirty.
Alright, the fake Clank. I can never use fake Clank because I now have been recently made aware of fake Clank, so it would be important for me to not do that if possible. How do you even clank it? Yeah. So you know what happened on that one?
What's the problem?
No. Well, yes, but on a more subtle level, I used the same button to attempt the prompt.
Uh-huh.
You were supposed to use left click.
Oh. That's alright. Fast game.
Yeah, Nick, you're fucking on in SpyParty today.
Thank you.
Let's
what the hell happened?
exit out of this one.
Okay.
I'm done with...
I was kind of liking that matchup.
I'm done with beginner high rise. We should have knocked out of that one ages ago. Oh,
I went too far. Sorry.
One escape is good. No, okay. Yeah, one invite as well. Either one. Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Am I picking all the wrong answers?
No, you're just. I'm about to click on something, and then it gives me a prompt that you already clicked on. That's all right. A tournament of shame for this game would be a bad idea because we have like 40 hours, and the skill difference is like a fighting game where we would just smoke the shit out of the other people. It would be like the Rocket League Tournament of Shame. We were basically just waiting for the finals. Okay. Pick 3 of 4. Okay, Purloin's tricky. Seduce has no obvious tell. Inspect one statue is automatic. Swap statue can be a little tricky. If I was gonna not do one, it would definitely be Purloin. And then I would just swap the statue as soon as possible. And the seduction, it's probably like these two talking to one another. That would be my guess. Maybe this guy. Now, of course, now that I've said I wouldn't do Purloin, I would expect him to be more likely to do Purloin. Queen Elizabeth has moved away, which to me indicates the seduction has been complete, and you need to do something else for a couple of seconds in order to get the second chance at the prompt. Could be a number of different things happening in here. Certainly that's an interesting ask there. Okay. Helen Mirren coming around, ran into the AI. That can just happen from time to time. Sometimes you just run into those collision type things.
It's kind of cool, actually, how many little quirks there are that kind of replicate accidental human error, too. I know he spent years perfecting this stuff, so it's cool to see it in action, you know?
No obvious Purloin, but Jacket Lady has been to the statues twice. So has Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard did not swap it, or he got a perfect prompt. So I have not been informed of any more information. Colonel Mustard going to the statues again. Interesting ask. Helen Mirren standing still. Takes a lot of, okay. Okay, that is a real clank out of Queen Elizabeth right there. No fake clank. Maybe Helen Mirren's the seduction target.
I have a terrible habit of accidentally trying to walk away before the animation finishes. That was the clank on that one. You're actually narrating it pretty well for a while.
Yeah, I think walking through that has helped me. You're
right on the seduction target. I was actually doing that, and to mix you up, I didn't take the easiest one, which would just be the inspect one statue.
Right. Oh, working double time on the seduction line. Just one of a kind, she's a mine on mine. That's, You Shook Me All Night Long. Perhaps you've heard of it?
I love that I was cast with the role of, like, seducing this young woman. Definitely a bit less typical.
Oh yeah, you were the Queen Elizabeth, I remember now.
Yeah. I really like this map. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, pub is cool. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm a big fan of it. Hey, can I have a shot of blue? Classic. NL can be a commentator when SpyParty becomes the next big esport. They'll need to have them in like super soundproof booths, man.
Yeah.
Dude, cheating in SpyParty would be so bad. It'd be the worst.
Wait a second.
The worst piece of trash.
I forgot the tell on one of these. It doesn't matter. Just look for a different one.
The smallest argument is the smallest argument. I wonder, is our sound synced up?
It did seem that way, because you said it right after I heard it.
Maybe they just, like, the sound file for conversations is, like, the same length every single time.
Yeah, it just loops at the same time since we both start at the same time. Makes sense.
Working double time at the seduction line.
If you're who I think you are, you found a really good way of not letting me see what you were doing there.
Oh, really?
Clever.
I didn't, baby. You just told me.
Oh. Alright. I think I know who you are, unless... It just depends if you got the prompt or not. Fuck! Oh, I was about to shoot. Were you Teddy? You were Teddy. I was gonna shoot you. I saw the lady went to the statue and it changed, and I was like, well, if you got the prompt, it was you. But you covered up the statue perfectly with the size of your body, so no matter what angle I was at, I couldn't see you change it.
That's why Teddy's banned in competitive play.
What a scumdog.
Teddy is like the merc from Rocket League. You think it has the same hitbox, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Surprising. Well done.
That was close, yeah. I feel like purloin is very, very difficult to spot if you just have somebody else purloin for you.
Go to match menu.
Exactly, yeah, Teddy OP, man. Teddy, are you OP? Are you OP? Are you OP, Teddy? Teddy's balanced because he's easier to hit. I like that, too.
Everything's got another side to it. There's always a silver lining.
I'm doing espionage, but it's okay, because I'm Teddy. Former American president. He was known for expanding westwards. Always told you to speak softly or carry a big stick.
Big stick.
Exactly. Teddy Roosevelt's ornery, always coming and lock your kids away. I don't know where that one went.
I'm surprised you didn't say big dick after that.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Sheep Loader, thank you for 9 months in a row. Baby time. Let's see baby rage in chat.
It's baby time.
I should really sing more in videos. It seems like people really like that.
Yeah, man, it gets the job done.
Any more Will Brierly games?
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me Vivian Clark should be done soon. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to try that?
Me out. No. You probably had chances.
Very odd.
Yeah, I believe it.
Doesn't surprise you at all, I'm sure.
I mean, he's been touring that game where you drink soda in first person for like 3 years, so doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It's like
and then he made a soda company around it too.
Yeah, it's like some piece of performance art.
The real soda is actually really good. If anybody's going to PAX and you run into him, go get a soda from him. You'll like it. I guarantee you it's tasty. It's homemade too.
Yeah?
It's very zesty and it's got real fruit in it, and it's got like a nice zing to it and a spice in a way you've never tasted.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Banana bread.
I'm gonna eat it. Unless extra time ticks by.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got away with that.
Oh, I did not have you highlighted at all.
I did watch to add time in the last like 15 seconds, and then I immediately went back to it.
Then it went down to 0, though. Or maybe that's why I was freaked out about the clock, because I was like, the seconds seem like they're going by really slowly. Maybe in the final,
dilated time for you.
In the final 5 seconds, it makes it like 3 times as long or something.
Maybe. I don't really know how that works. Well, good luck. It's a rough one.
Yeah. Did someone just say banana bread? Nah, man. I think you're hearing things.
Can't eat normal spaghetti.
I can't believe this one's only 2 minutes as well. Like, that's what's nonsense about it on a much greater level. The smallest argument is for 45 minutes. Is that what I heard right there?
I want them to expand this map into the background so we can go walk around by that bar over there.
I want to get into the bathroom, and that's where I'm going to transfer the microfilm. I think that would be
like hide it in the toilet paper roll or something. Oh, there's also a statue back there. I could swamp the shit out of that.
Is there a statue back there?
Oh, there's actually a few of them. There's 3. This is probably the hardest map.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. The hardest map for a spy.
Yeah.
For a sniper, I don't know. I think Panopticon, not Panopticon, sorry, the other one, Monument or whatever.
Where it's 4 sides and you gotta go around.
Yeah, and the statues are like inset into the wall.
Yeah.
That one's the toughest, in my opinion.
Panopticon's pretty hard too, though. You have a fixed angle and there's columns.
I feel like for some reason Panopticon works well for me.
Okay.
I've
also
had
that art gallery one too, where you see from the street and you can't see half the stuff.
Oh yeah, gallery's a weird one.
God damn it, I have like nothing still. These are all really hard to spot.
But on the surface, he looks calm and ready. I'm with you. I understand where you're going for here. Well, the smallest argument is that, No, you know what? Not zucchini bread, Chad. No zucchini bread necessary.
Zucchini bread.
Oh, yeah. I really wish I could do a good Sonny Chiba impression, man.
Regaling people tales about your oceanic enterprises.
Sonny Chiba, he be sipping Amaretta. And
Look at the cute little puppy.
Gucci gracious.
Oh, I just realized I'm looking at a puppy with a sniper rifle. That feels really weird.
Amaretta. We float the tri-state draped in the satin vine. The coolie hijack packed from the sugar shack. Yeah, you got me.
I don't really know what led me on there either.
Yeah, that's a frustrating bit of feedback. Based on the fact that, again, I nailed all the prompts, including the incredibly narrow green one surrounded exclusively by red.
Just bad luck, man. I hate that there's this narrative now that seems to be forming that, like, somehow I'm doing something wrong. I really don't know.
No. I'm not accusing you of ill will.
All right. I feel like chat's about to, though.
Rather that there's some information coming to you ambiently that you are not identifying because maybe you don't know what it is. But the lack of having that information makes it nearly impossible for me to plan around it.
No.
It's like if you were playing all your Magic the Gathering cards face down.
That'd be a tough game.
It would be very tough for me to know what to do. I am accusing Nick of ill will. All right, well, you can accuse Nick of ill will. Hey, NL, I'm 26. What's my favorite movie? Probably Fight Club. Never? No? It's either Fight Club or The Shawshank Redemption or Pulp Fiction, statistically speaking.
And the end of red.
Interesting. Makes my decision slightly easier. No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm 35 years old. What's my favorite movie? Let's see. You're like 9 years old.
Die Hard.
Forrest Gump.
I like that. Yeah, I like Forrest Gump too. I haven't watched it in years though.
I like it. It's good. Like really emotionally manipulative.
Right.
It's good. I'm 16. What's my favorite movie? Mad Max Fury Road. I work in a bakery, and I find this offensive. Is your banana bread delish?
Oh, shit. Look at this guy walk. Did you see that?
Wow, I had no idea.
Alright, so the game fucked me every time. I was following the ambassador around, and every time I'd try to plant the bug, she would move somewhere else. And then eventually I realized if I keep chasing her, I'm just gonna obviously make myself exposed.
If you nail the prompt to add time,
Yeah?
the timer does not go up to reflect it for the sniper anymore.
Oh, well, that must be what happened.
That's a very valuable piece of information. Because for me, I had 6 seconds left. And you had 45.
Yeah, I had a time, man.
Well, no, I believe that. But now I know that I can't just watch for people adding time in the final moments.
Good.
That adds an extra
That really
element.
changes adding time to be more useful.
Yeah,
doesn't
to
it?
not be like a last-ditch effort for success.
Cool.
That's interesting. I wish I had had that information earlier. My mom knows somebody that was in Forrest Gump. We all know Tom Hanks. He's a very famous actor.
Banana bread.
That was fast.
Was it? I think you'd probably do a little faster if you know what I mean. Because damn, baby, I can't do it that fast, but I know somebody who can. Luda.
Ludovico narrative dissonance.
Do single-player EU4 sometime. This is unlikely. I'm pretty bad at EU4, and I think that the cross-section of people who want to see bad EU4 gameplay and cannot find it already is pretty low. I'm Twista. What's my favorite lyric? Probably, baby pop another slow jam and all the other lovers need to hold hands. And if you ain't got no man, hop up in my bro ham. I keep it pimping like an old man. You got to get with the plan, 'cause if not, then I be. And then, you know, proceed.
It's a broham.
Broham is it's a luxury vehicle, luxury automobile, mostly used by the elderly. You know,
I didn't know. I thought it was what college kids called each other. Hey, what's up, broham?
It happens sometimes.
All right, that lady just produced a wine glass from a series of cups. I feel like she's doing something illegal with physics right now.
It's like the ultimate suspicion.
She's a Time Lord. She's gotta die. I'm the only one that can stop her. I have no idea here. I believe you have a success if you did your objectives timely enough.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Well, we're gonna find out in 2 seconds, aren't we? Oh.
Probably should have done that a little bit earlier. All right, it's
It was in the
6:02.
last second, man.
I had no choice. Like, it had to be done.
I know.
You weren't on the last second. You were on. You had 45 seconds.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Why don't you take some time to pimp your channel?
Hey everybody, I'm Rockley Smiley. Come on over to youtube.com/Rockley Smiley. I upload Terraria videos every day. There's going to be Axiom Verge gameplay going up every day as well, and a variety of other things too. Such things as like that time when I netted Josh like 4 times in a row and then we laughed a lot. That's a video.
That was good.
That's up. You can also check me out on Twitter at @RockleySmile. If you are so inclined, feel free to give me a follow over there. It was announced when I do solo streams, which will be happening more frequently now that the heat has cooled off a little bit. Not one tonight because, well, at least not for a few hours. I have to upload Terraria, but after that, we'll see what happens. And thank you to everybody that donated and subscribed today. Also, thank you to Just Drop for the $30 donation at the last minute there. Much appreciated. I will shout out the rest of the donations I missed in just a second. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, thanks for watching the Northernlion Live Super Show over at twitch.tv/Northernlion. It helps out a great deal, and I appreciate your support. You can also subscribe if you are interested, which gives you the emoticons that chat will be nice enough to show off. And also, you get to chat in the subscriber streams that happen every Sunday, including this Sunday, where, of course, we'll be playing some more Fallout New Vegas. Thank you to Joke Fawcett, Panzagi, NL, I Will Help With Computers, Dr. Metal Guy, Fulma Falanval, I hope that that's close to correct. I'm super sneaky. BJ Schnog, IOB, Deep Sugar, Conservation of Ass, Pythias, Glorious Revelations, Dark Zuh, and Guns N' Roses SCK. Thank you very much for the subscription. Thanks for watching, and thanks to those of you who made an effort to watch without ad block. I will be live at... This is the wrong overlay, but that's okay. I'll be live at twitch.tv/LovelyMomo for Kate's co-op stream with me later tonight. We'll probably be playing some Binding of Isaac Rebirth, if I had to guess. We got a pretty decent streak going on. I think we're up... I mean, it's not, like, incredible, but I think we're up to, like, 3 or something like that in co-op runs, which is pretty good for us.
Nice.
So that happens at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, aka 2 hours and 55 minutes from now. You can go follow her now if you want to be notified of when it starts. Twitch.tv/LovelyMomo, as you can see right there. Apart from that, is Cobalt streaming right now?
Fox is streaming Dark Souls right now.
Fox is streaming Dark Souls right now. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell Cobalt that you diverted his host.
Sorry,
and
Cobalt.
He's going to be real mad.
I still love you.
Okay, Cobalt, you can go watch Cobalt if you want. He's playing some Lego. He's building that Star Wars Lego set.
Oh, I forgot he's building like a Boba Fett. That's actually badass too.
I think in the thumbnail he's making like the Slave 2 right there. But all those Fox, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday or Monday.
Later, everybody.
Later.